So it's certainly worthwhile as a hotelier to go and double check and make sure that the pricing that you think you're selling is actually selling on the customer side.
So topic number 3 under being found is what we call trust leakage. And this is an interesting one. They've got 2 levels here. First one is pricing trust. And you can see I've got in brackets here, it's around parity. The point I want to make is it's about public price parity. So having the same rate. So if we go back to that earlier example, you can see here, this particular business is practicing public parity. So they've got 202 distributed everywhere you look. We believe that to be best practice. And the reason is it builds trust in the consumer's mind. If they come here or to any meta search function and discover prices all over the place, it actually starts to confuse and it builds distrust. They go, well, why is it cheaper there as opposed to there? And then they start running down rabbit holes and start to understand, well, what's the difference between all of these? And it just might be enough for that booking to be leaked and then to go, you know what, I'll just book somewhere else.
Other thing to add to that is there's one thing to practice parity as a hotelier. There's another thing to make sure that it's actually in play. Too often we actually forget to see what it looks like. And there are OTAs out there and the other agents out there that do try and undercut or to do something funky with the pricing and to appear to be cheaper. So it's certainly worthwhile as a hotelier to go and double check and make sure that the pricing that you think you're selling is actually selling on the customer side.
And the other area under this trust leakage topic is what I call presence trust. And this is more so in the eyes of Google. It is in the eyes of the consumer as well, but more so in the eyes of Google. As an example, so this is how Google sees this property, as in Terminus Apartment Hotel, the actual name of the property. That's the actual address. That's the actual phone number. So these are the basics. There's more to it than this, but they're the basics from a Google perspective. You got to make sure that is replicated across all your points of presence, anywhere and everywhere across the web. The extension of it is also about the messaging you're putting out there. And we talk more about messaging later, but make sure that messaging is consistent for the consumer more so, that they're getting a consistent experience no matter where they find you online.
To add to those quite obvious things that you can see right there on the screen at the moment is the trust of clicking that website button up the top, making sure that actually links to your website. We've seen hotels linking to all sorts of websites by accident or otherwise.
Yeah, 100%. That's a big one.